Hi guys, Olren here from Team Never Lucky. ANET recently released its new expansion titled Super Adventure Box with a new class, the Monkey. The elite specialization, the Assassin, is unlocked through in-game currency. As usual, Arena implemented insane power creep with the elite spec, as the DPS from the Assassin blows the Monkey out of the water. The core feature of the expansion is the new raid wing, the Super Adventure Box. Unfortunately, the raid only includes 2 new bosses, instead utilizing more minor events, since they clearly didn't learn their lesson from Spirit Run. There are also 4 raid encounters. Anyway, let's get on to the main point of the video. There's some clear balance issues with the new class. Primarily, the class has 5 different weapon swaps, but there's no point in utilizing this incredible diversity. The raid wing came equipped with a new DPS golem, but it's severely lacking in features, so I'll have to do the math, but it's some pretty simple stuff. Here we go. I've already deleted my pointy stick because of how much stronger the chain sticks are, so I'll have a friend demonstrate this mostly useless weapon set. The chain sticks are a fast-hitting, mobile melee weapon usable only with the Assassin Elite specialization. It replaces your pointy stick and is the very definition of power creep. The slingshot is only usable with the base snake specialization. Since it's not an elite specialization, you can use it as monkey or assassin. It's a ranged weapon set, but the encounters in the raid seem to force you to melee range, so the ranged aspect has fairly little actual use. The main problem with the slingshot, though, is that you seem to throw currency at your opponents, making it an expensive alternative. Like the slingshot, the mini-bomb is a ranged weapon that throws currency. It has a melee attack, but the cast time is so long that you'll never actually use it. Every attack is an arcing skill shot that makes the weapon difficult to use. whip is used primarily as a CC weapon, since the cast time makes it unviable for DPS. However, while it should be useful for break bars, the complete absence of them in the new raid makes this weapon feel very lackluster. Torch is a fairly low DPS weapon with good party buffing utility. Nobody seems to know this though, so I've had mixed success with my raid groups. Get that shit away from me! Doesn't hurt, I promise. Well. Now let's compare those numbers. Surprisingly enough, the ranged option of the slingshot is actually the top DPS available to the monkey. However, that is balanced by the currency cost to use it. I'm slightly disappointed that the mini-bomb gets out DPS by the more versatile slingshot, especially since it's harder to use properly. The whip and torch DPS can be justified due to the utility they bring. However, I would really like to bring attention to the difference between the pointy stick and the chain sticks. The chain sticks, as the elite specialization weapon, deal almost exactly twice the DPS of the pointy stick. This is clear power creep, and I hope ArenaNet balances accordingly. Thanks for watching.